If you've seen my channel before, you probably want to learn calisthenics skills, but you might know that they need more than just strength. Today, we'll discuss how to train for both strength and skill. We'll discuss what makes skills training different than strength training, and we'll show some basics about programming to maximize strength and skills together. The biggest mistake I've made in my training is trying to learn skills by simply doing them over and over and over. It's better than nothing, but it's not as effective as the strategy that we'll discuss today. Skills comprise a variety of different fitness components. There are two main categories of fitness components. Health-related components are things that we need to be healthy. These are things like cardio, respiratory health and endurance, body composition, muscular endurance, strength and stability, mobility and flexibility. Skill-related components are things that we may want to optimize for performance. This includes things like balance, proprioception and coordination, power, speed and agility, and reaction time. There is an increasing body of research that is proving the importance of balance and proprioceptive training for our health and longevity. I like to put proprioception and balance in the health-related category, and I tend to enforce balance training in my client's program early on. But that's open for debate and rather unconventional. What do you think? Should proprioception and balance training be considered a health-related component of fitness? Let's discuss in the comments. Think of these components of fitness as existing on a continuum, with health-related components on one end and skill components on the other. Health-related components of fitness are the foundation upon which skill-related components are developed. Let's look at an example of a common calisthenics skill and see how we can program effectively for all of the fitness components required. Let's look at the handstand push-up. The handstand push-up is a relative bodyweight strength skill, meaning the lighter we are and the stronger we are, the easier this skill becomes. So, we'll be working on optimizing body composition by eating a whole food diet with plenty of protein and water alongside of our training. A good rule of thumb is 80% whole foods and 20% soul foods. Our first phase, 0, is optional, and for those of you who want more time to work on joints. We'll need stable and mobile shoulders, wrists, elbows, scaps, and lower back to ensure sustainable progress. So in phase 0, we'll focus on mobility and ensure we have the optimal ranges of motion and stability needed in the key joints for this skill, especially those wrists. Phase 1 could be anywhere from 1 to 3 months long, depending on your starting point. In fact, all these phases could be 1 to 3 months long. We need to build our general pushing strength. Our primary exercises will focus on shoulder flexion. We want to create stability through the body to focus on force production for strength. We can use bodyweight exercises like push-ups to do this, or we could use weights. Dumbbell press or barbell bench press will do the trick. Let's keep the reps high and the intensity low for now. If we can't do a handstand yet, then we'll need to do a little bit of balance and coordination training on the side. Separate the skills from the strength. We can use exercises like crow pose and soft kick-ups to help with our skills, but only in smaller amounts in phase 1. In phase 2, we'll be working on our strength, but in a manner that is more specific to the handstand push-up, overhead pressing and pushing. Pike push-ups or overhead presses will be our primary exercise. We'll drop the reps a little bit and increase the intensity. Our goal is just one handstand push-up after all. Our focus will shift a little bit more towards skills in this phase, and we'll step up our game with crow pose knee lifts and various wall-supported handstand drills. In phase 3, we'll get very skill specific. We'll continue enhancing that strength, however, with things like feet elevated pike push-ups or chest to wall handstand push-ups. Now for very low reps and higher intensities. We'll probably spend less time on strength work and more time on our skill work, like crow pose to handstand, pike to handstand, and freestanding handstand holds. Before phase 4, you might want to do a deload. After all this, we might take a period of 4 to 7 days just doing active rest or very light training, and then go for it. We're ready to do a small phase of actual handstand push-ups in our training. My biggest mistake was just trying skills repeatedly, and periodization is the solution. Break down the skill, enhance the various components separately, and then express all of them together through newfound skills. This approach leads to efficient progress and reduces injury risk. So I'm almost done editing this video, and I think it's important I leave a couple final notes. You may have questions like, what if I want to work on multiple skills in one program? How many exercises should I be working on in each workout? How do I split up my workouts through the week? All kinds of stuff. And I'd be happy to answer those questions or other questions in another video. So please let me know in the comments below if you want to go more in depth on programming in a new video. Also, many people choose to warm up with skill work and then do their health-related work or strength, whatever it is, afterwards in one session. But it's still broken up between sections of a given workout. I like to do it I do my hand balancing around noon. I do my strength and mobility work in the evenings. It's totally up to you how you break it up. Just important that you do, in fact, break it up. I hope this video has been valuable, and if you are waiting for that next programming video, got you covered with EFS in the meantime. I've created the Evolution Fitness System to guide you through this process. EFS periodizes the most fundamental calisthenics exercises and skills. Through several phases of training, you'll mobilize all major joints, master the basics of calisthenics, progress to advanced skills like the handstand push-up, and use your newfound strength to express complex patterns through things like primal flow and other hand balancing skills. If you want to get strong and learn incredible skills, don't just try them. Follow a properly programmed periodized system. Thanks for watching. Check out EFS, and I'll see you in the next video.